Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ari with H.O.I Las Vegas, coming again with another precept of the day. Truth of the scriptures. But first and foremost, before we get started, I'd like to give honor and glory to Yahweh by H.O.I H.O.I. I'd like to give a double honors to the elders that paved the way in this truth, and we can get to it. We going into our people being called Gentiles, heathens, and strangers in the scriptures. So let's get to it. Let's go to the biblical usage of Gentile first, according to Isaiah 11 and 10. And it says the biblical usage of it is nation of people, usually of non-Hebrew people. Right? So it says usually, right? It don't say it don't say that it's only, right? It says usually of non-Hebrew people, right? So that's letting us know that, hey, we could be called these other things, Gentile, heathens, or strangers, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 10. It reads, "And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for a sign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious." Right. So that's us being called Gentiles. Now let's go to the scripture where we're being called heathen. And that's in Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 8. And it reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Moab and Seir do say, Behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathens." Right. So we was called heathens there in that scripture. Now let's go to where we're called strangers. Let's go to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 12. And it reads, "But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress." Right. So we was called Gentiles, we was called heathens, and we was called strangers, man. And our people is called that when you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Right? When you're transgressing the law, man, when you're not following it, right? You will be labeled as a heathen, a Gentile, or a stranger, man. Because you're not keeping the customs. You're not following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. Right? But with that, that's the truth of the day. And with that, shalom. Keep reading, praying, fasting, studying. Stay diligent. Stay abounding in the work of the Lord. Stay 10 toes down for the Lord. And remember, this ain't a race. This is a marathon. You got to keep pressing, man. Keep pressing forward to that mark, man. You know. And with that, shalom.